Good morning, you guys. It is Monday the 10th and it is 10:42. I have had my apps on for a little bit, nothing on Doordash, and I finally got an offer on Spark. I believe it's $14 and some change to shop for 5 items. So I'm gonna go over to Walmart, which is just right down the street, and get this one shopped for. So I got the Walmart order shopped for and delivered. It was not hard at all. They did get 3 6-packs of like Coke bottles, but you can hold those in one hand pretty easily. And then just like 2 other bags. So very, very easy. Got it done, and now I have a $4 Taco Bell. Not great, but it gets us started on Doordash. So I'm gonna go get it picked up. All right, got the Taco Bell order picked up and delivered. It was ready when I got there, so I think it was worth it. Pretty quick and easy. But now it is 11:45, so I'm gonna go home and start making my own lunch, and then we'll get back out here in a little bit. The sun is crazy. It's 3:45 and it's literally already starting to set. But anyway, I did get like a $2.50 offer on Doordash to go to the liquor store, which I did not do. And then I got a $6 grocery store pickup, and it was just for some protein shakes. I hope you guys can see me because the glare is horrible. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I got an order to go get some protein shakes, and they didn't have the one they wanted, of course. And that's all they got. So luckily they had substitutions on, and I sent him a message letting him know what flavors they did have for the brand he wanted. And he said that he didn't want any of those flavors. He wanted anything else that was vanilla, preferably like this certain brand. So I let him know what other brands had vanilla, and he picked one, and we got a substitution for him. And then when I dropped it off, it was a place of business, so I took it inside, so I didn't film the drop off or take a picture of it or anything. But I left it with reception, and they added $5 more, so it went from $6.50 to $11.54, I think. I don't know where the 4 cents came from. That was really nice of him, and he seemed really appreciative. I don't know if maybe somebody else got the order before me and they just ended up unassigning or something because they didn't have it or what, but I, took the time to actually do it because I need the orders, and it paid off because they added an extra $5. So that was really, really nice of them to do. But yeah, it is 3:47. It's been slow, not the best day, but we have gotten a couple of decent orders, so I'm not mad about it. It's all right. Money's money. Gotta take what we can get sometimes. But I'm probably gonna sit in the mall parking lot for another, 10 minutes or so. And if I don't get anything, I'll just head home and wait for orders there. Justin will be heading home here in about 45 minutes. Well, it is now Tuesday. Last night I did go out and I took a Subway order. I had to go get gas, so I decided to turn Doordash on. And we got a Subway order, got that dropped off. And I did also get a Little Caesars order. But when I got to Little Caesars, it was, there was no cars over there at all. The lobby lights were off. The kitchen lights looked like they were still on. And I did see an employee walking around in there. Just one is all I saw. But I went to the door, it was locked. And then I tried to call and no one would answer the phone. There was no one in the drive-thru. So I was like, I'm assuming they're closed, because our Little Caesars closes early all the time. One of the perks of dashing during the day, I guess, is the stores don't close early, at least during the day, so I don't have to usually deal with that. But anyway, so I did the thing where I reported that the store was closed. I took a picture. Of course, it said they couldn't tell by the photo that they were closed. They always tell me that. And then we need to take a picture of the store hours, which I don't understand what the point of that is, because just because it says they're open till 9 p.m., if they decide to close early, how does that help anything? I don't know. But anyway, I took a picture of the outside of the building to try and show that the parking lot was empty, the lights were dim in the store, and blah, blah, blah. And it made me retake it a couple times, and then finally it let me submit it. And then I got a freaking message saying that my order was under review. It should take less than 24 hours to hear back. I could get a contract violation. I could get deactivated if I lied or whatever. And I'm like, well, what else did you want me to do? They were closed. Anyway, and then today I did get just a 1 stack offer, KFC and Little Caesars. I picked up the KFC order, then went to Little Caesars. The Little Caesars drop off was only maybe a mile, if that, from the store, the restaurant. So I dropped that off first. And of course, After I left the store, the lady texted me and asked me if I could bring her a bunch of napkins. And well, I didn't get that message until I was already halfway there. So when I handed her the order, I apologized and said I saw her message late, and she said it was okay and everything. Then the second one was also handed to me, and it was going to one of the schools. So I didn't get to film the drop-offs for today so far, but at least we got a couple orders. It's now 11:55, so I'm gonna go in and have my lunch, and then we'll get back out. All right, guys, well, nothing is happening. It has been a very slow day. It's crazy. I've gotten no other offers on Doordash since lunch, and the only offers I've gotten on Spark have been really, really bad. I've only gotten like maybe 2 or 3. One was like $16 for like 30 plus miles. The other one sounded good, looked good at first. It was like $20 or $21 for 4 unique items. But one of those unique items was 4 40-pound boxes of kitty litter. So I did not want to do that. I'm probably going to give it a few minutes. I've been kind of driving around town. I waited at home for a while, got back out, just tried different things. Nothing's working. So we're going to give it a few more minutes. If nothing else happens, then I'm just going to go home. All right, guys. Well, it is Wednesday. I'm going to wrap up this video real quick. We did go out and I got a stacked order last night. The first part of the stack was handed to me, so I didn't get that, but I did get the second part of the stack left at the door, and it wasn't like the best order. It was like $8, I think, or $8.50, but both restaurants were right across the street from each other, and these people both lived on the same, like, you use the same like access street, if that makes sense, to get to their house, and they were like 2 or 3 blocks down from each other. So it was very quick and easy. Both the orders were ready when I got there, and so it was an easy $8. By the way, that Little Caesars order that I told you guys about that was being held for review, it's still being held, it says, and it's been more than 24 hours. So I don't know. I have no idea, but if it ever updates, I'll let you guys know. Oh, we saw the aurora borealis. I hope I'm saying that right. For the first time with our eyeballs. Like, you could see it just looking at the sky last night. It was insane. Justin's like bucket list thing to do is to go to Alaska and see the aurora borealis. I can't say the word. Borealis. Maybe. But that was like a bucket list thing for him. So it was incredible to see it like with our eyes. We've been able to see it like through pictures. Like, we've gone out on the edge of town, north of town, and taken pictures of the sky, and you can see it in the photos, but we've never seen it with our own eyes, you know? And it was so beautiful last night. It was insane. We can see the aurora borealis, however you say it, with our eyes. That is so pretty. I've never seen it in real life before. Oh my gosh. And I think it's supposed to happen again tonight, so I'm going to be out there looking again, because that was something I would have regretted missing. That was so freaking amazing. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys for a second, but thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I will see you guys in the next one.